views and opinions of this program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the Kingdom podcast. The show might include strong images and language that may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's scary to even think about this show. Through hell or high water amidst the variety of challenges, and after 8 years of doing what we do best, one thing united us all. One show ruled them all. When you played the Game of Thrones, you win or you die. There is no middle ground.
Wait a second. I think you got the wrong kingdom. Do you even know what happens on the show?
I was not prepared for that story that you're about to tell.
Are they the inevitable next nations group?
Not when they're handled by JYPE.
When a boy group idol is seen with like a girl group idol, a lot of people like suddenly here are like dating, and then fan sites are gonna start closing down.
Yeah.
You know, all those stuff, and I'm like, I don't understand why.
Interacting with 60 different countries around the globe and listened to by thousands from the Philippine archipelago, The Voice is back for Season 2. Fearless, better, stronger, and boy does he enjoy the grind.
They're gonna be like, oh my god, let me sit on that. Like, OMG, no, stop.
We talk about what other K-pop shows are fucking afraid to talk about.
People will get invested only to know that they will disband. Because, everyone gets old at some point and they can't always be an idol.
Just because you love someone, that's not how they grow, right?
That's right.
You need to give it to them straight. You need to be honest.
From personal matters to all the juicy stuff, no holds barred.
They're like, oh, I don't trust multis because I don't
unfollow.
Okay, muted. Got you.
Broadcasting live from Manila, Philippines at the TKP Studios. This is the revelation that is the Kingdom Podcast, Season 2, with your host, the baddest SOB in K-pop podcasting history, the king himself, The Voice, DJ Yuuki.
When it comes to podcasting things and like there's always a really happy feel towards doing this, and it's fun when you think about like reaching like this sort of medium, reaching a lot of people, and then they listen to what you're gonna say, and then it's just really fun, and moments like this where I get to introduce a new co-host on the pod is just really like overwhelming for me, because not only is the podcasting stint growing, at the same time like our team is growing, and like when it comes to the creative team of the pod, there's just like 4 or 5 people that are really talking. But if you look into the hosting side of the podcast, of this podcast specifically, there's now a ton of people, and I'm just really happy. So I want to welcome everyone back to the podcast. This is the Kingdom Podcast Season 2, brought to you by Anchor.fm. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and on Anchor, all in the same name at the Kingdom Pod PH. This episode will be available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts, wherever you listen to your podcast episodes. And man, this is episode 5. I'm still on hype when it comes to our 4th episode. Two girls won the Red Albums yesterday with Mamamoo Philippines. I want to thank each and everyone who had a hand on that, on making things happen. So thank you so much, Mamamoo Philippines. And boy, we have a good show for you. Please welcome, for the first time on the show, a new co-host of the Kingdom Podcast. This is... What do we call you? Do we call you like your real name? Do we call you like... We haven't really established that, man.
Actually, you guys didn't call me Erman, but like people here usually call me Yato, so it's fine. Anyways, hi guys!
Yeah, so let's call you Yato because it's the Y and Y show, the Y squared show,
The
Yuuki
Y
and
squared
Yato.
show.
Yeah, fucking A. Good
All
stuff.
right,
How are you, man?
I'm fine. Actually, I've been very busy with my organization lately, and it's really hard though. But like, I'm so excited for this upcoming show, and also especially the episode. All right.
So Yato and I, off air, we were talking about the things that we're gonna talk about and stuff. And then I don't know if you guys follow me on social media, I'm a big wrestling buff. And at one point, to be honest, like I wanted to make like a wrestling podcast because a lot of people have been doing wrestling podcasts, and I think it's something that I feel like I'm going to be very excited to talk about. Though this is a K-pop podcast, and I understand, but I know some of you guys are like into the wrestling stint, and I wanted to talk about that briefly because I heard that Yato is like a wrestling fan as well.
Yeah.
How long have you followed wrestling?
Oh, actually, I've been following into wrestling ever since 2006. Yeah, I remember it's the 2006.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Especially SmackDown versus Raw type of stuff. It was very exciting, especially whenever I watch. Yeah.
Yeah, that normally happens when it comes to not only the video game, but that normally happens like in Survivor Series.
In Survivor.
Pay-per-view. Yeah. So, we're not going to talk about that. Like, we're not going to go in depth when it comes to wrestling. I just wanted to talk about briefly before we get to our K-pop topics.
That's
something
great.
like a non-K-pop topic that we normally do on the pod, which is, it's not SmackDown versus Raw anymore. It's WWE versus AEW, and it's insane. A lot of critics, a lot of people, wrestling buffs, have been talking about this specific week because we have a shit ton of things that happened. This has been probably the most relevant week in wrestling history. So, I don't know if you know, but for me personally, the biggest news coming out of wrestling is CM Punk's back. And CM Punk's in AEW now.
AEW.
And it's insane how 7 long years have passed, and a lot of people have been hearkening to fucking get CM Punk back on the show because like when he left, it's just like a very, very different time in wrestling. There's this PG era going on where it's parental guidance, like PG-13. We don't cuss in WWE anymore. There's no blood involved in WWE anymore. And for a lot of people, even for me, that's totally fine. Seeing blood on TV is not something like I'm fine with it, but I get why a lot of people aren't okay.
Although that's the hype there.
Yeah,
though.
Right, exactly.
I was a kid though. I was a kid. Imagine I was like 7 years old, and I was like, "Yo, there's freaking blood in there." Especially when they use like items and all that stuff. They just hammer everyone here and there. It's just
that's right.
Yeah, it's just
it's
something.
Fun. It's a fun time.
Yeah, it's a fun time.
And I just feel that when it comes to the WWE and AEW stint, WWE just got Brock Lesnar back, so that's also super exciting. On SummerSlam just ended, and Brock Lesnar's back, and okay, that's fine, totally fine. But for me personally, did it beat like the CM Punk return by AEW? Not really.
Not really, to be. But like, here's my take. Well, when it comes to AEW, is like bigger than WWE. You already know, like, WWE will always be the bigger picture than every wrestling organization in the world, including AEW and stuff, because of its longer history. The WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series. Pay-per-views have been always around for almost like 40 years and are still being produced up to this day. So we always guarantee and say that WWE will always be the bigger picture out there. But I mean, sure, they got CM Punk, but like, we have to always remember that WWE was always been there, like, ever since beforehand. So
look, I appreciate the fact that WWE is still doing this like for the longest time, right? However, it's like when it just comes to the storyline, there's just something very different that AEW has compared to WWE. And that's what I appreciate when it comes to this. And plus, it's kind of like a good balance, someone like a different promotion, because for the longest time WWE has been dominating the professional wrestling scene, right? But then here comes AEW with their current roster is just so good as well. Like Christian Cage is there. Chris Jericho's there. Kenny Omega's there. Fucking, I don't know, I think Bray Wyatt, if you know him, like The Fiend.
Bray Wyatt.
I think he's gonna sign very soon. Bryan Danielson will sign Daniel Bryan from WWE. CM Punk just signed. The Elite is there. It's like a lot of people are already there. Cody Rhodes is there. He's one of the corporate buffs. So he's one of the I think he's the vice president. There.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, it's hella big. It's hella big.
It's getting me from that aspect.
With the people that are signing there, they're just really tired of how WWE has this hierarchy when it comes to storytelling and writing, and the final say will definitely obviously go to Vince McMahon still in real life, and it's not working out anymore, and with AEW signing CM Punk, I'm just really excited because CM Punk is really one of my top 5 of all time. I think he's a really good wrestler.
He's a really good wrestler,
better promo, talker, and there's just a lot of things that I'm looking forward to AEW moving forward. It's just that I feel like with Brock coming back, that's the only thing interesting about that. Becky Lynch came back last night, but it wasn't really. It wasn't really, hypey in the sense. So yeah, I don't know, kind of weak from WWE. I'm looking forward to AEW. So yeah, freaking good stuff.
I mean, I suppose in AEW's new culture and all that stuff, siguro andun mas in a way that a lot of people are very hyped, especially and in WWE's aspect, since we've always been known about how they do and stuff. So I suppose a lot of people have always been into AEW ever since. I mean, AEW is new. I mean, to be very honest, I'm also
still
new with this. Yeah, it's still new. So still gonna be in the hype train here and there. I want to know more about AEW, especially CM Punk's back. I mean, I've been using CM Punk ever since SmackDown 2006. The PS2 one.
Good stuff.
He's broken there in that game.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he's fun. Yeah, ever since then, I've always been, as a CM Punk fan and all that. He's always a good wrestler and also edge here and there and overall. Yeah. I'm just hyped and excited with it too. So yeah, that's all my.
It's like the Monday Night Wars all over again. You guys. Good stuff.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's get to our K-pop topic. So,
all right, let's go.
Yato, what do we have? A lot of things happening in K-pop. Nothing that good.
To be very honest with you, it's
kind of
always
like a downer.
Heavy. Yeah, it's actually it's not just really toxic. It's super toxic in a sense, especially the things that we're gonna tackle right now. So our main topic here is Cube's Entertainment removal of Soojin that made netizens compare the situation to other cases involving idols and bullying allegations. I'm a hype
allegation,
for that.
Right? Allegation, apparently, or what's the term of the day? Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So yeah, allegedly there's been a lot of bullying issues when it comes to G Idol. It boils down to Soojin. You want to tell us more about that? What's happening here?
Okay, so when it comes to Soojin's alleged given circumstances, a lot of fans especially have always been into all these kind of drama here and there, and especially how G Idol was trying their best here and there, and also at the same time the removal of Soojin was said that wait, what? I forgot what it is. We will always continue to do everything here and there, especially how I forgot the term. Can you check on what's the term? I forgot. Oh, here. I remember now. We will continue to do our best in providing unsettling support as the G idols can show their growth and all that stuff. And at the same time, there was the term here from the Cube Entertainment, which is we are announcing the decision that Soojin will be leaving the group. So it's the term we. So the Cube Entertainment itself was stating that the Cube wants her to be out from that group here and there. So that's that's what my perspective came from that point.
I guess you can look at it as kind of a rough translation of what they said, right? Obviously, I don't know if that's going to be the thing that they're gonna bank on as far as the story goes, because that term "we" are announcing kind of allegedly looks like them deciding on let's just leave Soojin out of G Idol and move forward with 5 members. Right? It's 5 members. Right?
That's 5 members.
Right.
It's 5 members. Yeah, it's 5 members.
Yeah. So things like that we definitely need to look into, because Look, there's a lot of bullying going on when it comes to the entertainment industry. Probably it's because of the changing times, or probably because they're just really horrible people. Allegedly horrible people. But I don't know. Like to be honest, like I don't follow G Idol that much. It's just that like I feel when it comes to G Idol and Soojin specifically, I just don't see her like as far as the image goes. Obviously, that's the image for everything. Jimin. So probably it shows that it definitely shows that that's not the image that they want to portray. And with Soojin having this like like image and like her physicality just basically doesn't show anything about like being such a bully like in the back then or up until now, allegedly up until now. So things like that it's horrible. If ever that she did leave on her own decision, or if Cube went through that decision for her, it's horrible to look at because they've denied it. Here's the point in all of this, right? And one of our co-hosts' son gave me this idea. It's like her leaving AEW, fucking A. I can't get over CM Punk. Sorry, man.
It's fine. It's fine.
Her leaving G Idol, right? Kind of looks a bit guilty for me,
Exactly. That's also what I've been thinking about ever since then. Like, I don't know. What's with the all of a sudden she just leaves the group and all that stuff?
There's not enough proof on it. Like, here's what I'm trying to look at. Like, I think this is what happened with AOA at one point, where they didn't really announce yet that AOA's Jimin will be leaving.
Exactly.
And probably waited for like more proof on the matter. What I'm thinking of when it comes to Cube is that probably they already have the proof, and they just don't want to put all of it out there and have that decision pag nandun na yung proof like for everyone to see. It's like if ever that the proof will show up, at least prior to it showing up, Soojin already left.
But that's the problem here, because the people needs the context. But dun sila nagkulang eh, because the context itself is just lack in a sense from that aspect. And a lot of people always have that given speculation that it always connects to here and there. That's why a lot of artists are having problems here and there, especially how they would explain their part, because the companies itself have like restrictions, especially when it comes to these types of allegations and all that stuff, or alleged stuff. Alleged allegations here.
Oh,
so yeah,
it's horrible.
What's
happening in K-pop is really horrible. A lot of bullying things going on, right? I mean, there's also this Leah stint that's going on with ITZY's Leah. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. But I don't know. It just looks guilty to me. They shouldn't have done that. Hopefully they I just wish that they waited for a bit because it might die down. Like, if I'm looking at it in a business perspective, it might die down in the future, and just we can go we can go forward when it comes to this. But I don't know. It's probably like an image thing. I wouldn't really be that familiar when it comes to South Korean culture about the bullying. Obviously bullying is really bad. I myself have been bullied my whole life. Not my whole life, but like in my early days, like in elementary and high school, I was bullied so hard. So don't get me wrong, like I'm not all for bullying. Obviously, like bullying is a horrible thing. Don't ever do that. But yeah, I mean, it just feels like it looks guilty to me. Probably there's already proof that they're trying to hide,
And like in the sense that to be fair, like what you said, bullying is just a very crucial factor, especially not just physical but also mental.
Yeah,
in a
for
sense.
sure.
And like in the sense that especially it's connected to ITZY's Leah's situation, especially into her bullying rumors, since about the given news of Cube Entertainment removal. Soojin, netizens have always been comparing the situation to other cases involving idols and bullying allegations.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about Leah. It's like, is there anything going on with Leah's case regarding this?
Okay, so when it comes to this, I found that the given article stating that with a screenshot of ITZY's recent YouTube activities, the given netizens wrote of Leah's situation, like, are they trying to keep her and move on without any explanation? Like, look at ITZY's, are they going to make a studio album and all that stuff? It's like the given stuff here and there. They all the masses always portray something that is, for example, from that given aspect, but at the same time, they always wanted to connect the dots here and there, all those stuff, especially the given top comments have like, it's always JYP situation. It's, are they keeping about something, especially, and also how it's really hard to even tell if it's even legit, to be very honest with you. And like, especially since we're gonna tackle ITZY's comeback anyways, but overall, they always want to combine the comeback and also all that stuff. And also there's like one given aspect here is that sabi kasi sa comment dito is, I know what are you doing, JYP, the atmosphere is all fired up because of Soojin's departure and all that stuff. But overall, it's just the context itself. The context, that's the problem. Kulang kasi lagi sa context, and in a way that people are just, misunderstanding the whole given situation. Yeah, I just do hope it's gonna lie down sooner or later.
It's showbiz,
It's showbiz. Yeah.
It's bad, it's bad what's happening. Obviously, that's not something that we want to tackle like on a normal basis here on the pod, because like bullying is such like a sensitive topic. Like even for me, because like I said, I've been bullied a whole lot. So it's bad. What's happening is bad. Is it something that we can like just ignore moving forward? Not really.
Not really.
Since, it's a worldwide thing. Like, it's not only a K-pop thing, and it's bad. It's bad.
It's a very bad essential.
Yeah, but we gotta move forward with it. We gotta talk about it because it's something like it's not a super secret thing. Like there's something there that needs to be looked at. I guess.
Yep. Recognized.
Yeah, that needs to be recognized there. Not in a good way. Obviously.
Good way.
Yeah. Horrible news coming from K-pop. It's something back then, because of the controversial nature of this podcast. Things like this, I look forward talking about. Pero now, like, it's just such a different time now, and it's hard talking about things like this. I wish Soojin all the best, whatever she's going through, and with Leah, like, I don't know if they're still just gonna pass on this. Obviously, compared to Cube, JYP is a bigger agency. They can probably spin this around if ever that there's any truth regarding Leah bullying other people in school. I don't know if there's any truth in that. Hopefully there isn't, because ITZY one of my biased groups right now. I love them to death. So I'm looking forward to how this is going to play out. Not looking forward, but I'm curious on how it's gonna play out.
How they're gonna do this, especially this is a very controversial thing.
It's super bad.
It really is. Yeah, it really is.
So, is there any truth behind, truth about the allegations towards Leah that you found out?
Unfortunately, there's still like a given allegations from that point. I mean, it's still speculations for that given aspect, but overall, I'm still checking on them in here and there. But I just do, It's still the context. That's the thing. It still lacks from the context itself. So yeah.
Really bad. Let's get to our first commercial break. When we come back, we'll talk about one of my favorite boy group members of all time, and I'm saying that very sarcastically, getting arrested in China. We'll be right back after this. Do not go away, you guys.
Alright.
Hey, this is Jacques, aka Arcady Blog, and you're listening to the Kingdom Podcast with the voice DJ Yuuki.
Hey, podcasters. Podcasting has become a staple when it comes to new things to try, especially here in the Philippines. Check all of them out on your podcast players like Spotify or Apple Podcasts. We also hope you can donate to the show for as low as 99 cents via our Anchor account. You can go to anchor.fm/thekingdompodph/support. We want to get as much content out there as possible, and a small amount like this would definitely help us out to keep the show going. Thanks for listening to the podcast. Now let's get back to the show.
Hey guys, do you use Spotify as your main music or podcast player? On Spotify, you can listen to all your favorite songs or shows, including this. And you can choose over a variety of artists or podcasters for your listening pleasure. So go download Spotify on your smartphones, and in the process, follow us on social media so that you'll know when the show will release a new episode. That's the Kingdom Pod PH on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. See you there!
Hey everyone, Mo Twister here. Just as long as my guy Yuuki here is talking about Jenny Kim, then I'm all over this podcast. You're listening to the Kingdom Podcast with the voice DJ Yuuki.
Welcome back to the podcast. This is basically the time where we invite you to support the podcast by going to anchor.fm/thekingdompodph/support. You can donate as low as 99 cents via the Anchor account to help us keep the show going. So if you want to support the podcast for more seasons moving forward, you can go to anchor.fm/thekingdompodph/support. You're still with me, Yuuki, with Yato here. This is the Kingdom Podcast Season 2, Episode 5. And now, Yato, you can start it off with talking about one of my favorite boy group members of all time.
Alright, so...
No, by the way, I just wanted to say, I hate this person. I hated this person ever since. Like, I didn't like him at all. Sorry to all the EXO fans, but Kris is a son of a bitch that I really do not like. Alright, Yato, go for it. What's happening with Kris?
Okay, so Kris Wu has officially been arrested on suspicion of...
Oh, sorry. I'm not supposed to laugh about it. So, okay,
wait,
being serious right now.
Because, to be very honest with you, when I saw Kris Wu first, because I started, like, studying K-pop ever since, like, 20s-ish, 2012, 2011, somewhere there, because I saw Kris Wu and all the other EXO members. At first glance when I saw Kris Wu, it's just something's weird from him. Like, it's just a bad feeling. Okay, don't get me wrong, guys. Like, it's just a bad feeling. But like ever since then, like I don't know. From that given aspect, there's a lot of controversy from him ever since. Matagal na kasi itong controversy na to. And like I've been hearing it about him. There's a lot of bad shit about him here and there. It's just bad in general. I don't know what's with this guy, okay? To be very honest with you, I don't even know him. But like what he's been doing is it's just Jesus Christ. But anyways, okay, going back with this given situation. So Kris Wu, of course, debuted especially during 2012 with EXO, right? But like he got deported around 2014 due to some issues regarding his contract with
whatever happened to him.
But like overall, especially how he just denied his accusations at first. But like from that point around July 31, his suspicion of rape got uproared from that given aspect. And also how this guy has been sexually has been trying
allegedly
to I forgot the term, allegedly being accused of sexual abuse from a 19-year-old student Do Meiju. I'm not good at it.
We're gonna butcher that, but her. It's bad. I mean, all kidding aside, I'm not kidding about me hating him. I never really liked him, but I'm doing that like all for humor purposes. I'm trying to be humorous. A lot of people might not find that humorous, so I'm not really apologizing about it. But like it's a podcast. There has to be a humor aspect on it. But obviously, allegedly what he did is really, really bad. It's not something that it's not. It's a no-brainer if you think about it. Look, if he's been arrested, obviously there's proof there that has already been, presented to the police force. We don't know all of the details about it. I don't know if I want to know all of the details about it as well, because it's so horrible.
It's just
bad.
I don't want
to
be.
If horrible.
I don't want to hear. It's just I don't want to hear over these types of stuff. Like, oh my god. Like, never I think about it's just what's wrong with this man? What is it with his issue? Is like, why did he do that? Like, what? Is he bored?
I mean, that's probably like I don't know. I can't say that it's obviously I'm not gonna say it's a guy thing because I don't do that.
So, I don't even do that as well. Wait, I don't want to put myself into a place like that.
We're not in that position, but. Obviously, like it's probably something that since you're in a sense like kind of successful when it comes to things like that, probably you would indulge yourself in lack of proper term over something that's really horrible. That's happening right now with like another boy group member. Allegedly Seungri did like something kind of related to things like that. So things like this is really horrible. I don't know much details about it. Obviously, a lot of people don't. But fact of the matter is, he's in jail. He's in jail. That's it.
Yeah. Oh, I want to quote this. I know is about this news anchor because it has been like this guy. I forgot his name. I don't know his name in Chinese, but like the Chinese reporter literally said this line. I'm not good at Mandarin, so I'm gonna read the English.
Yeah.
So I thought he was a rapper, but I didn't expect to be a raper. You know the rape. Here's another thing. Another extension here is freestyle now only has style and no freed. He used to spit the bars. Now he is behind the bars. Used to be EXO. Now his carrier is execution. Now, like
so
bad. Probably in Mandarin terms, this is literally it's so fun.
Look, all I'm saying right now is. Look, I'm not gonna retract my statement earlier. I hate this person. Never liked him when he was in EXO. I do want to say to the people that may or may not attack me on social media, when it comes to Seungri's Seungri's
3-year prison.
Yeah. Kasi at one point I was like, look, innocent until proven guilty, right? I mean, I don't want when it comes to whatever they've done, like at one point, like for example, Seungri's point of view, right? It's like when I was talking about Seungri, like he wasn't, in jail yet. He wasn't. There's no proven. Like there's no. What's the term? It's all mainly accusations.
Accusations,
and allegedly, like he's done a lot of bad things.
He's done a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Obviously, like at one point, I was saying like, look, if what he did is really true, then may he rot in jail. Pero until that point, he's still innocent because he's not proven guilty yet. So that for me is like something that now that he is proven guilty and he is doing time behind bars, then good for him, suits him. Gago siya.
To be fair, I go.
Yeah, sorry, but with Kris's what's happening with him right now, he's already proven that it's already been proven that he is guilty based on the facts that the police already has. And now he's behind bars. So, tangina, bahala kayo sa buhay nyo. Right? I mean, he's guilty. He's already behind bars,
Exactly.
So, screw you. Whatever you did, you're fucking horrible. You're a monster. And fuck you.
And to be very honest with that, especially there's a lot of fans that are still, still defending him. That's the question. I'm not joking. Literally, I see comments like, Kris, there's no proof and all that stuff. Like even the proof is already there. Like the police got proof. What do you need from it?
It's funny, people defending him, right? It's funny how I'm saying this because I was raped when I was young. I wasn't, but it's can you imagine getting raped? I mean,
exactly. I mean, it's a scary thought.
Probably, if this would be horrible to say, but whatever. Probably if Kris is the one raping you, you'd be super happy and whatnot. Pero paano if it's someone that you don't like? The girls that are involved in this, they didn't like Kris doing this to them.
It was forced, though. Jesus.
So, what if you were in their position? Screw you guys. Screw you girls. Oh, the girls and the guys who are defending Kris. Screw all of you. May you rot in hell. You have a special place in there.
But I don't know. I don't know what's gonna be the reason. But I do hope that it's gonna be at least
I do hope they grow a brain. Fucking.
I do hope they would understand the given situation. Already proven already, man.
Yeah, he's behind bars. I mean, dude. It's kind of sketchy too, him going to the US, while everything is ongoing. Tang ina. Persona non grata, please. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. So, Again, from the fans, I do hope you guys already know what's the given situation. Just accept the fact that it's in jail. God fucking damn it! Oh my god.
So good. So good. What what a topic. Like for for everyone who's all kidding aside, right? I mean we're being very obnoxious and exaggerating everything, but all kidding aside, what he did is really wrong.
It's really bad.
Shame on you if you're defending what he did, and good luck, Godspeed. I just obviously, we're being very exaggerated about what we're doing, and of course there's a humor aspect. Like I said earlier, it's a podcast. There's a medium. It's entertainment, and we're trying to entertain, yet at the same time shedding light on what us as entertainers, as podcasters, do here, and it's just horrible. All kidding aside, we just have to, live through it. Ganun talaga. Like, he did something wrong, he has to pay for it. It's not something...
Exactly.
It's a no-brainer. It's not something... Parang... It's very showy. Like, it's so prominent what he did. That's why he's behind bars. Ganun lang siya.
Sobrang bigat pa naman nangyari. Especially,
dude, rape is like... I'm even uncomfortable talking about it.
Yeah, I know. I like to be very honest. It's not even my own topic. I mean, to be very honest with you, I had an experience with that. So it's a very, very, very sensitive topic. Yeah. So in a sense, I do understand people whenever it comes to these types of topics, it's really heavy, especially. So in a sense, like I said, we're just entertainers here. We know about this given stuff here and there, and at the same time, it's just. It's not everyone's type of tea.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
for sure.
Don't worry about it, man. I mean, someone like Kris, hopefully in the future, whatever you went through, at least someone like Kris is, only has style moving forward. He's not free anymore. Sorry, I had to put it out there. So good. We'll get to our last commercial break. When we come back, more of the show. This is Yuuki and Yato for the Kingdom Podcast, Season 2. Don't go away.
This is Mo Twister, and you're listening to the Kingdom Podcast with the voice DJ Yuuki.
Hey, you. Doing this podcast thing for years now, I've always been an advocate to start your own podcast. Regardless if you talk about K-pop, science, news, politics, showbiz, start doing it because podcasting is growing very quickly, not just in the Philippines, but also worldwide. There's a whole lot of new shows out there, and we as podcasters need to stay informed in order to stay relevant. The best way to do that is with data, numbers, and analytics. Something to keep track of how you're doing. And the best way to get it all in one place is Podmetrics, your one-stop shop for all your podcast data needs. Podmetrics combines data from Anchor, Spotify, Chartable, Facebook Live, and YouTube in order to show you the real picture of how your show is doing. And when you know your show, you can grow your show. The best part is it's absolutely free. Sign up now at podmetrics.co. That's podmetrics.co. And don't forget to use the referral code TheKingdomPodcast. No spaces. Podmetrics, the only analytics you'll ever need for your podcast. Hey podcasters, podcasting has become a staple when it comes to new things to try, especially here in the Philippines. Check all of them out on your podcast players like Spotify or Apple Podcasts. We also hope you can donate to the show for as low as 99 cents via our Anchor account. You can go to anchor.fm/thekingdompodph/support. We want to get as much content out there as possible, and a small amount like this would definitely help us out to keep the show going. Thanks for listening to the podcast. Now let's get back to the show.
You're listening to the Kingdom Podcast. All our episodes are available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and on Anchor.fm. Your weekly dose of K-pop is now back.
Welcome back to the podcast. You can go to Facebook, Twitter, Anchor, all in the same name at The Kingdom Pod PH. Oh, we also have Instagram now. I always forget. At The Kingdom Pod PH. Julia's like, hey, can we make Instagram? It's like, okay, sure, whatever. So yeah, we got Instagram now at the Kingdom Pod page as well, all in one name. So it'll be easy for everyone. Again, big thanks to Mamamoo Philippines for making the episode, the collaboration show with Chismusa last night happen. It's already available on Spotify right now. We uploaded it yesterday, and I say the episode like with video is also available on our Facebook account, facebook.com/the Kingdom Pod PH. So please do check that out. And Yato, do you have you want to promote your socials? Like, where can we reach you?
Actually, I don't use I don't use my social media that much since I've been super
He's on
hectic
Pornhub,
with
you
my-
guys. He has an account there.
Wait, no, you gotta.
Wait, you're telling me that you don't have a Pornhub account?
I don't even use.
I don't even use porn, man.
Wait,
It's like all imagination.
Well, that's true though.
Wait, okay, there's something that needs to be addressed there. How can you not use porn? I mean, that's so girly of you, man. It's like, imagining, yeah, good stuff.
Because, first of all, I have a girlfriend, so
Okay,
imagination is the key terms from that aspect,
I hope your family's not gonna be able to listen to this episode.
I'm not even sure.
Let's not do that.
Mom, you gotta understand a guy, and be like that. I don't know. But
what's the name of your girlfriend? I haven't really gotten to know her yet.
Her name is Joey Ann.
Joey. So Joey Ann or just Joey?
Yeah, you can call her Joey, but also people you should call her Joey Ann.
Okay, so Joey Ann, if you're gonna listen to this episode, which I assume you will be, what's up?
Wait.
So this guy, Yato, good friend. Yeah, he's imagining stuff. Hello?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, you got cut off.
I got cut off. I'm sorry.
Akala ko na-offend ka. It's like, shit, what happened there?
No, man. I got cut off because my mom went. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm embarrassed for this.
Yeah, I thought he got offended with me talking about Joanne, but yeah.
No.
Okay, so yeah, Joanne, what's up? This is Yato here. He's imagining stuff. How can you not use? Ugh, man. Ugh. So yeah, where can we reach you? Okay, that's the general question. What socials? For people who want to follow you.
Okay, so my socials are Z underscore Shiro. It's in my IG and also in Twitter. You can also follow me there if ever you guys want to know more about stuff. But I don't even use Twitter at all. But I mean, not totally don't use, but at least you guys know me and all that. So
yeah.
My Twitter account is at Velasquez _XI. So yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff.
Good stuff. Yeah, check it out there. That's also his Pornhub account. Velasquez _X. I don't have a Pornhub account. I feel like having an account there would be a bit because you don't need one, right? You don't need one to watch. Yeah, you don't need one to watch,
Wait, how did I know that? I don't know.
What's up, Joey Ann?
Wait.
Nahuhuli na siya.
Wait, ngayon ko lang na-realize.
Wait, are you actually telling me that you have an account?
Wait, no, I don't have an account.
So good. Oh my god.
But guys, I'm telling you guys straight up, I don't watch porn. I mean, you can ask my girlfriend if you want. You can message her right now and all that stuff. Sure. I'm proud enough to say. Oh my god! But
this is not the appropriate pre-topic to what the topic is going to be. I want to apologize, but okay, let's get to the topic again. This is the Kingdom Podcast, Season 2, Episode 5. This is Yuuki and Yato, and we're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about ITZY now. All right.
Okay.
So September 24, if I'm not mistaken, right, bro?
Yeah, 1 p.m. guys, 1 p.m.
1 p.m. So is that KST or?
Oh, it's PST.
Okay, so that's 2 p.m. KST. Okay, yeah, good stuff. All right, so ITZY is coming back with another song. It's their full-length album, their first full-length album.
Full length.
This is insane. Look, what are our expectations? Let me go first. I believe that like Yato really did like hit this out of the park, but so that's why I'm gonna go first. When it comes to this, the only thing that scares me when it comes to this is that I expected so much from like Mafia in the Morning. And look, they've been consistently making good music, including Mafia in the Morning. It's just that like when it comes to Mafia in the Morning, their last release, it took me a while to like the song. It's not like the previous title tracks where like, you know, Not Shy, Wannabe, Icy, what's there, Dala Dala. When I listened to them for the first time, I was already hooked. But then Mafia in the Morning didn't really live up to the hype that ITZY has when it comes to releasing songs, because back then, like, they consistently made four straight songs that are really good and really you can get hooked into it. And then Mafia in the Morning with Guess Who Loves You, kind of weird, you know. It's like, don't get me wrong, I love the song now, like it's part of my playlist now, but it took me a while to actually appreciate it, right? And with what I'm expecting right now, hopefully they can hit it out of the park as well, as far as getting hooked is concerned, because I feel like that should be like the ITZY trademark, where they release a song like the title track and will definitely just get you hooked. Because at the end of the day, not a lot of people will listen to albums. They will only listen to like the title track.
To like title tracks.
Yeah. And if the title track is gonna suck, then that would
that's gonna
make that's gonna put and make a premise that okay, title track sucked, I'm not gonna listen to the whole album. You know? And that's what I'm scared of. But look, I'm excited. Is it all hype? Hopefully not. But
let's just hope for the best.
Yeah, I mean, we're hoping for the best. But I don't know, man. What do you think?
Okay, so actually, I started listening to ITZY ever since Dala Dala came, and hanggang dun lang siya.
What?
Wait.
Why?
Wait, okay, no, because ever since then, like, I don't know. It's not like I'm not a fan of ITZY. It's like I don't like the song. They're a good group, like, especially when it comes to like dancing and all that. Yeah, they're really synchronized and all that. But like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's not like my cup of tea. But like, overall, I mean, I just hear their songs here. Actually, may ibang songs nila, especially their title track, Shoot. Kasi sobrang popular siya, especially in TikTok, because I keep hearing that in TikTok like majority of the time.
Yeah.
So I got hooked to it. I was like, oh shoot, and like that's it's really catchy song, I'm not gonna lie though.
Yeah.
But like overall, like I'm just, you know, excited, especially ang ganda ng first and foremost, ang ganda ng poster nila.
I haven't seen. What? There's already a poster?
Yeah, they literally
Wait. Hold up. Okay, so
here.
it's Crazy Love.
Crazy and Love.
Yeah.
The title track will be Loco, which is yung pinakita dito sa poster. It's, you know, it's decent. Like I bet it's gonna be like a hype type of song in a way that people will, like, you know, jam it and all that. They're gonna dance it, all that, especially all those stuff. Like I mean, I'm really anticipating with this, to be very honest with you. And like,
I want this album.
Yeah. It's an aesthetic album.
I mean, yeah. Very. Pero like, so the title track is entitled Loco.
Loco. Yeah. Loco.
Okay, so look. It's cute. Let's see. I mean, it's not promising. It's not shy. It's not. Yeah, you know, like when you make, like, I don't know, like they're going through this one word title thing, and that's kind of like a recurring theme now. It's like, okay, whatever. Like, what do you expect from this? Like, are you going, obviously compared to like before, because you're hosting the podcast now, you have to listen to this, right? You have to listen to it.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna have my own thoughts sooner or later.
Yeah,
from that aspect.
you have to because we're gonna have to cover this. But it's like,
Alright, that's chill.
look, I mean, what do you expect from it? Like, do you feel like it's going to be a bit different compared to what they did?
I mean, at this point on, I think they're gonna have a different type of genre and all. I don't know. I mean, ever since the given songs that they posted here and there, it seems like it's good. I mean, not catchy, but like, I mean, at this point, like, I do hope it's gonna be like it's gonna be my cup of tea type of stuff. But let's see about that.
Well, so what? Like, as far as your cup of tea goes, okay, fine. Like, let's have that conversation. As far as like girl groups go, like, which girl groups are you listening to?
Okay, as of this moment, it's Red Velvet and Weekly. I don't know. I got hooked by Weekly for some reason.
I mean, no, I don't blame you. They're really good. I like them. I like them too. By the way, like, you're working with us, right? Get Weekly PH. Reach out to them.
Got you.
Yeah, I think I like Weekly PH. It's good.
Yeah, I might message them sooner or later. We're gonna have a collaboration.
Yeah, pretty good stuff. They have Weekly PH. Let's do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna let's see about it.
Look, I love Jihan. I think Jihan is so cute. She's probably my bias when it comes to Weekly. But look, I get what you mean. There's probably you probably like the cutesy concepts when it comes to the girl groups, maybe.
Yeah.
Because it's Weekly, you know.
I mean, it's Weekly.
That's a Weekly thing, like, they don't really release like girl crush songs,
True.
They're not there yet.
Although, and also the recent Red Velvet song "Need Joy," which is "Hello." Like, I don't know, it's just.
Oh, you liked Hello? That's a remake.
Yeah, that's a remake.
Original,
yeah,
right?
yeah. There's original of it, but like Joy's "Hello" is just. It's just calm.
To be honest, like, I haven't listened to it. Not because I'm not a fan of Joy. Don't get me wrong. I love Red Velvet. It's just that, like, I'm indifferent about it.
Yeah. I totally understand that.
Fine, I'll listen to it after the show. I'll listen to it. Yeah, I'll listen to it. The reason behind it is because I love Queendom. I love the album. Not like 10 out of 10 love. It's like, I feel like it's a 7.5 out of 10, and I'm being very generous about it. There are a couple of songs there that I'm not a big fan of. Namely, this is not the topic, guys, but just wanted to point it out. Let me just check on the albums here. There. So, namely, Pose didn't like that. Better Be didn't like that as well. I love Queendom. I love Queendom so much, but I love Knock on Wood more.
Oh yeah, that is also my favorite.
That is my favorite song.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think Knock on Wood is the best song of the album, and of course, obviously, when the just returning with flying colors, I'm just really super excited. But yeah, that doesn't take away the fact that Queendom as a comeback song is really good.
Is it? It really is. I mean, it's like catchy in a sense, but like at the same time, it's just, I've been into Red Velvet ever since. So parang siguro, nagustuhan ko lang talaga siya, like, in general.
So is this a Red or a Velvet song? Kind of like a Velvet song, don't you think?
Velvet song.
Yeah, kind of like a Velvet song. It's not really cutesy.
Cutesy, yeah.
True, but like, look, guys, don't get me wrong. Like, I love the song, and I think adding to that is the music video. I think the music video is really good. It wasn't weird looking. Because it's when it comes to Red Velvet, it's kind of like weird looking as far as music videos go. Like, it's too. There's a bouncing blob in fucking what song was that? There was a bouncing blob in Red Flavor there.
Red Flavor,
yeah. There was a bouncing blob there, and then they were fruits. I mean, so bad. So with this comeback and Queendom, it's really good. I loved it. Knock on Wood, best song of the album. But yeah, I mean, hopefully, because it's not gonna be like ITZY with them returning. They're not really contending with a lot of people. Let me do a quick Google search. Who are returning in September? K-pop comebacks in September. Okay, so based on this, Stacy coming back. Japanese debut of Luna, obviously. Hell yeah, so good. So 2 p.m. will also be doing a comeback. There's a Japanese mini album.
With Me Again?
Yep.
Yeah.
Honky, Japanese. Oh My Girl, Japanese. It's just ITZY and Stacy. Oh man, they have this in the bag. Look, not hating on Stacy. It's just that, like Stacy versus ITZY. Come on, you guys.
Come on, it's already. We already know.
Yeah, we already know who's winning that. But like, okay, fine. Look, I'm not hating on Stacy. It's just that they're a new group and totally understandable. And like they're promoting in different times. Like Stacy first week, and I think with ITZY doing it in the third week. Probably. Okay, here's an updated one. I'll send it to you. Checking on. Excuse me. There. So Stacy Omega X. I don't know. I don't even know who that is. And then
what is
no idea. So no, they're I don't know if they're new, but it's the first single album. So yeah, probably they're new.
Yeah.
Oh man, Hyuna and Dawn is no.
Oh shit.
Hyuna and Dawn on the 9th.
Oh god. Wait, I'm gonna.
They're doing it with it's a Japanese debut with Luna, so I'm super fine with that. Totally fine.
Yeah.
ITZY on the 24th with Loco. 2 p.m. on the 29th. CL is coming back.
The Queen. Let's go.
She's coming back. No.
Oh wait, you like Promise 9?
Look, Promise 9 is such a promising group, right?
It is a promising.
No pun intended. Promising group, So I'm so okay with that. But yeah, I mean, with as far as big groups go, it's probably just Stacy and ITZY for the Korean comebacks. A lot of happening when it comes to the Japanese comebacks, or debuts. I'm looking forward to Luna. Obviously, Luna, one of my bias groups right now. They're super good. Check them out. 2 p.m. with their Japanese comeback. CL, ITZY, and Hyuna and Dawn with their debut. Stacy. I mean, Hyuna and Dawn, like, wow, that should be super big. They're the first ever couple to debut.
Yep.
That's insane. That's nuts.
Yeah, I'm gonna anticipate this. I'm gonna book this because I'm excited with this.
This is on the 9th, right? The 9th?
Yeah, on the 9th. Yeah, September.
9th of September. Yeah, good shit.
Yeah,
this is what I'm talking about, right? So I know you left RBW. Go to P Nation para mag-out na kayo ni V ng BTS. You'll never know, Look, I don't know if there's some truth there, but I am a BTS fan. If I'm looking into like Wee-in being my bias in Mamamoo, just dating someone, look, stars are aligning. She just left RBW. Go to P Nation. Let's just go. You can go to Big Hit, Fucking A. Para mag-out na talaga kayo ni V. And I feel like Wee-in, like armies like Wee-in compared to like other people.
Yeah, actually, I've been seeing a lot.
Because you're an army, right? You're an army.
Yeah.
You like BTS.
Of course, 2014.
Right since 2014. So with Wee, you know those rumors, right? Like they match their clothes. It's like, honey. Wait, the biggest thing here is Ali. Han, come here. One second. Yeah, we have to join in on the pod, real quick. So. We talked about ITZY, but we're veering away from that. So, you know how like the stars. So look at this. September 9, Hyuna and Dawn will be releasing their. So they're the first couple, right?
Yeah, I know.
Couple, yeah.
So I was saying to Yato, since he's a BTS fan, and I was confirming something like Wee-in is like by BTS fans, right? So he was like, yeah, compared to others, yeah, for sure. So that's why I'm saying like just go to Big Hit or P Nation for Wee-in, and then para mag-out na sila ni V, right? So see, Ali and myself, we're big shippers of V and Wee-in, and with the proof that they have, right? There's obvious things that are going on there. I know you know this, Yato. I know you've seen the signs, right?
I've
Is there
seen a
any?
lot.
Do you think that there's any, truth behind it?
I mean, to be very honest, there's like a lot, especially kay Sana. Kasi I've been seeing a lot of kay
Sana of
and-
twice?
Yeah.
Look, I
I'm
love
not
We In, but
joking.
stay away from Sana. Please. Sana is mine.
Kasi the thing here is that, like, I don't know, there's like a lot of speculations with V and Sana ever since like last year pa kasi. Like sometimes V keeps staring on Sana and all that stuff, and there's like
So,
sometimes they're
okay,
like matching.
here's my question for you. Like, Ali's
Alright,
listening.
man.
It's like,
Alright.
which do you
What?
think is more true? We Ins or Sanas?
We ins.
See, that's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. Let's go.
It's wins talaga. I'm not joking.
So, would you be happy if ever that they did?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm like, I'm like, whoa. Like, it's not like I'm gonna be shocked. I mean, I'm gonna be shocked a bit, but like overall, it's just like, wow. Them. I mean, they fit though.
But we all think
As a
they broke
couple.
up back in 2017.
Oh.
Did you hear that?
Oh really?
Yeah, because after 2017, in the 2018, I think that's Fact Music Awards for
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
Go
yeah.
Bebe. They were like stealing glances na lang, but not that it would make you like, ay, makakakilig naman. It's not like that anymore. It's like, ano nangyari?
There's something. There is
if
something.
you search on YouTube, you would see it.
Oh yeah, actually, I'm gonna check on it. Then.
That's what I'm gonna work on. Like, to work on
I'm gonna
checking.
curious.
I'm sorry
Yeah.
for all of my moods who don't agree with the Wite shippers, but I fell in too deep. And I'm not that delusional, so
Whoa! She spilled the tea. Well,
She
I'm
got
not
tea to
there
spill,
anymore.
you guys.
I'm
Fucking
not. I'm
A.
not.
Jesus Christ, get out of here. You're damaging the reputation of this podcast. You're yourself. Yeah, fair enough.
That's on you. That's on you.
Tangina. Fuck that. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, hopefully it's still, an ongoing thing. I don't know if
Yeah.
we like broke up with him or if Taehyung broke up with her. I don't know. Like,
We never know. We don't know the real story.
yeah.
behind.
We don't even know if there's a story behind it,
Oh, well, true.
So, I don't know. We're looking forward to it still. So We In. Let's go, P Nation. Big hit, maybe? We have
Kailan
to.
na?
Yeah. So, back to ITZY. What's your
let's
final
go.
thoughts?
Okay, so again, my final thoughts, Siguro, would be like, I'm just really excited, especially this is ITZY, and I mean, everyone likes ITZY, well, probably everyone, but like, overall, it's just a fact that, just from the poster itself and the songs itself, it's gonna be a good hit, to be very honest with you. Like, I don't know,
Yeah, hopefully-
people have different perspectives, don't get me wrong, people have different perspectives here and there overall, but like, for my case, it's gonna be a good take for me. I have this gut feeling. Okay, no, don't get me. I got this big ass gut feeling right now. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, I'm just hoping that it doesn't take time for me to
Yeah, it
like it.
doesn't take-
Unlike what happened with
Some
what was that?
songs.
Mafia. Yeah,
Mafia.
Yeah, it's not.
With the mafia.
Ring ding 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 bing bing bing. Kind of weird. Okay, that's the show. Thank you so much for listening to the episode. This will be available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts,
Yeah.
wherever you go. And do you have any final things that you want to say, Yato, before we leave?
So anyways, again, thank you so much for the podcast team, and also like, in a way that I could also tell my thoughts about this, and like, I'm just really, really grateful and really excited for the upcoming project sooner or later, especially, within BTS content and other type of groups and all that. So anyways, again, thank you so much for everyone who's hearing us today, and I do hope you guys enjoyed the show.
Hell yeah, let's go. Excuse us while we're gonna watch porn. Not together because that's weird.
Wait, no.
Thank you guys, and we'll see you again soon.
Wait,
Bye.
Wait, guys, you gotta understand, I don't watch porn. No.
We're done. We're done.
The Kingdom Podcast is executively produced by The Voice DJ Yuuki and co-engineered by senior producer Jason Aguayo. Special thanks to the Kingdom Podcast creative team. You can like us on Facebook, Twitter, and Anchor at the Kingdom Pod PH. All episodes are available on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, and any other platforms you use to listen to podcasts. Thanks for listening and see you next time.